Okay, good morning guys, DakotaJPayne back with another video, and today again just doing regular live market analysis on Wednesday, September 2nd. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First starting on GBPNZD. GBPNZD, we have this sell. Alright, been holding the sell for a while. I think we entered last week. Yep, it looks like last week. Been holding it since. Looking for it to push down here and possibly give us a buy setup. At the moment, price gave us another opportunity to enter here. If you were late on that entry, you could have waited for a pullback here to the top again, or you could enter off this breakout. Me personally, I'm going to look to enter off of this breakout here and set my stop loss above the pattern and see if that provides me with at least a 2-to-1. So I'm gonna go down to 30, and on the 30 it actually looks like I can set the stop loss even tighter if it doesn't provide me with the 2-to-1 that I'm looking for. Okay, so here's my setup right here. It's actually broken this previous low here, so I'm looking for prices to go down even further. So it looks like a nice opportunity overall, and all around we have a JCP right there, so looking good. So this would be my entry. Now first spot my SL should go is right here for about 180 pip stop loss. Then TP doesn't really cut it, don't really get that 2-to-1 that I'm looking for, and I really want my TP to be around this area because I wanted to come right before the zone. I don't want to be dependent on it following through to this point. So what we can do, we see that we have lower highs here that we can base our stop loss off of. Can base it off of here, can even base it off of here. And then if I check the 4-hour, make sure I'm not seeing things yet. Off the, I think it'll be clear on the 1-hour actually. Yeah, off the 1-hour, I actually draw my fibs and base my Fibonacci's off of that. Base my stop loss off of that. That'll allow me to set it right here, which is above this. I would say micro high, which gives me about an 80 to 70 pip stop loss, 70 pip stop loss. And then this situation, I'm gonna be going for a 3-to-1. All right, so I got the space that I wanted. Everything's good. If price goes up higher, that offers me another entry right here in this area, but no doubt definitely selling until structure is broken here. Because I'm like, cool. All right, so basically, like, I'm entering for a sell right now actually. So just give me 1 second. It looks like MT4 on my laptop doesn't want to load up. Oh, there we go. And we have a 70 pip stop loss. Okay. Now off the secondary entry that I'm waiting for here, like waiting for price to get up to this area, my stop loss will be tighter, and I will be able to go for a bigger risk reward ratio. So my stop loss is going to be about here, about 35, and then if I just base it off of my fibs, that allows me a 6-to-1 potentially. So that's good. And honestly, here I'm just tweaking and not really. Yeah, I need to take a quick breather because focus is off at the moment. All right, but so we're going for a 2-to-1 here, and then going for a 6-to-1 here if price scales up higher to that 38.2. Alright, if there's any pairs that you guys want me to go over, type it in the Discord chat, type it in the live chat on YouTube so I can write it down and be sure to go over it before the call ends, or before I end the call. Okay. And also, a lot of people, whoa, let me chill out. A few people that I've trained have told me that they struggle with, they feel like they have to rush to enter. And I just want to say, like, there's no reason to rush when you're entering, especially if you're like not trading off the 5-minute time frame. If you're trading like 5-minute moves and looking at those 1-minute charts, then obviously you're going to be rushing because you basically have no time to actually make sure everything is properly set. Like, but if you're paying attention to higher time frames, if you're entering off the 30-minute, 15-minute, there's no need to rush because that next candle is still going to take 15 minutes to close. It's still going to be in the general area of where you're entering at. Stop loss. So I'm just now calculating my stop loss and making sure everything's correct. And now I'm going to enter. Now I am going to risk only 0.25% on this trade and go for 0.5% here. I'll also risk a 0.25% trade, 0.25% of my account here as well, and then going for 6 times that was at 1.50, 1.5. Yeah, that's 1.5%. Okay. Order. And we are selling 70 pip stop loss. We are on GBPNZD. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's set. Now it's on to set TP. TP is, what is my TP? 140. Okay, trade placed and set. Everything's good, so we can go ahead and move on to the next one. Let me go ahead and check if anyone has actually talked about any pairs that they want me to go over yet. None. Okay, cool. So let's just keep on going. So that's what I'm trading at the moment, and we're still holding that trade from last week. We're up probably about 200, close to 300 pips at this point. Yeah, we're actually up close to 400 pips. So I hope you guys are holding that with me, and I hope someone took GCAD that I sent out I think 2 days ago. Now What's amazing on USDCHF is it did exactly what we talked about it and how we wanted it to set up. There were just a few errors on my markup that didn't allow me to take it. So if you remember from last week or last 2 weeks, you saw this descending channel, and I said I would ideally like price to come down to here and then look to buy off a risky entry down here, right? Now I did end up taking a buy in this area because I saw a triangle pattern for a continuation, and I just got stopped out, which is perfectly fine. It didn't hurt my account or anything like that. It didn't hurt my odds for taking this entry either. But my descending channel here was extended down like this and not actually snug up against like hitting those two areas. So I was looking for price to come a little bit deeper than what it actually did before it turned around, but it ended up just turning around. Okay, so not a big deal. Yeah, we're keeping it there. We are looking for price to break out of this channel, give us a correction, and give us the opportunity to enter. Also would love price to break this trend line impulsively and then give me a continuation pattern for a setup and a setup to buy. But other than that, like, I'm still just waiting on USDCHF. Nothing really too significant to talk about there right now. Let's go to UJ. Like I said, I bought down here. This is the area, right? I bought somewhere over here. I believe it was right here, but no, it was lower than that. No, okay, I see. I bought right here in this area somewhere, right there. Yep, right at that double bottom. Don't quote me on that. I bought somewhere. Okay, but I ended up accidentally closing. I meant to take partials, but ended up accidentally closing at the top somewhere around here, and price came back to the zone. Now at this area I did not re-enter. I was looking for price to give me another push down to here before continuing up, but overall we have this flat pattern and we're in this demand zone. Price is giving us a reversal pattern here, impulse here, and then a possible continuation pattern here to the upside. So next thing that we're really looking for is price to break this trend line impulsively. Now if we go ahead and look at the higher time frames, this is essentially my breakdown of this chart. Overall, we're in this channel that is scaling down, and we have this major downtrend here. But if we actually just sneak down or zoom in real quick, you can see this a little bit better. All right, you can see that we have another channel within the same thing, and these channels are just representing the range prices acting in. All right, not putting too much significance on the ultimate direction of this as I would for a 4-hour pattern, but just looking at it as, okay, here's my top, here's my bottom. Price is just going back and forth between these two lines. We can see price is pushing up to reach the top of that line one more time, so we'll see how it reacts up there. Now if price does come down, I will be willing to buy in that zone if it gives me a JCP. If not, once it hits the top, I'm going to be looking at it and seeing how it's going to react. Okay, all that makes sense. No questions. If you got a question, make sure you ask your question. Type it in the Discord chat, type it in the live chat. All right. Because otherwise, I might as well just record it and just upload these videos instead of going live on them. If I don't, if there's like not really any interaction. All right, So here we go on GBPNZD. GBPNZD we already talked about, so we're not gonna go on that one. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to nothing's on GJ. Like GJ really doesn't have my interest at the moment. No need to talk about old news. Like looking for price to push up at the top of that channel. We've been waiting on that for a long time since we've actually been in it. I personally closed around this area off this potential pullback before price pushed up to my TP. Now I am looking for price to scale up a little bit higher. Once it reaches the top, I would be looking for a reversal. Price is in a reversal area, but if it breaks through, I look for a continuation of the buy. That's pretty much my breakdown of GJ at the moment. CADJPY, we got our buy, we got it to the top zone, and we're looking for price to reverse in this area now. Off the daily, this is actually price reaches this line. This is actually a nice area to look for a sell at. With this double top, it's a nice potential area if it rejects there. EURUSD. Okay, so it looks like I said I was looking for a buy on this one. Let's go down to the 4 hour. Okay, yeah, so I was looking for a steep little buy. I don't believe actually, I may have talked about this in the last call, but may have not. But I personally didn't take it because this isn't on my list for this week. But let's see what happened. We had an impulse and we had corrected pattern. Honestly, I'm taking this every time. Like I don't see a reversal pattern other than like there's a double top here, but in the moment, like I don't pay attention to double tops unless it's in a major zone. So I'd take this 9 times out of 10, and if I got stopped out every single 9 times, it's fine with me. I'm still taking it because my backtesting proves that it plays out most of the time. Okay, so price broke the trend line. We've got a correction. That was our opportunity to enter, catch that sell there. Price is down to our kill zone here. Now in this area, this is where I'm actually looking for a buy at. Now what I would like to see is a pattern form, but on the 4 hour time frame, I don't see a pattern. All I see is just an impulsive move pushing down to this area. So a lot more structure is gonna have to get built for me to actually put this on my list for the next coming weeks. So how many days is that? Yeah, I'll probably be waiting until next week. Yeah, so yeah, really just waiting here. And whoa, what I see an ascending channel on the daily time frame. And I'm gonna have to delete everything because it's not looking good. All right, this is what I see right now. Price is reacting within here, going back and forth. You can see price come down to the bottom again. I wouldn't buy at the bottom. Like I would be looking for sales at the top. This is the 3rd time, so this could be the breakout time that it actually this could be the time that price actually breaks out from it. There's a few things that you want to look out for when you have or a few things that I personally look out for when I have a ascending channel. First thing I'll look for are sell opportunities, and then after the sell opportunity reaches the bottom of this channel, I'm looking to see if this pattern, if price is actually forming an expanding triangle. Because what will often happen when you have an ascending channel is that price will come down and form an expanding triangle, simply just like that, and there's going to be correct movement down here, and a lot of times a double bottom right here at the bottom there to tell you we're taking off. Okay, find those a lot on GBP AUD. That's one of the reasons it was one of my favorite pairs at a time. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna continue just marking this up because I actually like this. I love when I have ascending channels that could potentially be expanding triangles. So I'm going to see if I can take advantage of it. And I'm actually going to only be looking for sales as long as we're in this pattern, or until price gives me a different pattern. That's what I meant to say. This would actually be the first area. Yeah, this is the first area that I'm paying attention to. If price breaks above that, obviously, like, this is going to be the next area that I'm paying attention to. Yeah, that's cool. I'm good with that. We'll keep those levels there. Let's go down to the daily, because we don't need everything down there, because this is what we're really reacting within. Price has the potential to break through this area next, so yeah, we're good. So as price is approaching this supply area, looking for it to scale up with this ascending channel and looking for it to reverse here, I'm going to set an alert in this area so I can look to sell. There's my alert button. Once per bar, and we are on the daily. Yeah, that's fine. It's actually really good. Okay, and I would like to see a breakout here, but I want to see the breakout more so on the 4-hour time. Actually, no. The daily is going to be way better. I want to see a breakout of this channel on the daily time frame. I want to see it on the close. Alright, so if you didn't understand anything that I said so far, this is pretty much what I'm waiting on. Price come up there. There's an entry right there. Give me a setup within here. There's an entry here. Price get out, pull back. There's an entry here. Now at this point, seeing if price respects this area. If it respects it, I'm looking to buy. If it doesn't, I'm looking to sell all the way down to this supply zone down here. Okay, and I'll know if it respects it or not with the specific entry pattern that I have. Okay, but that's the breakdown on EURUSD. EURUSD looks really, really clean, at least to me at the moment. Let's go down to the next one. We talked about this already. I like UJ too. So EURUSD and UJ, I'm writing down as going to be on my list for the rest of the month until those moves play out. And I'm working to get GBPNZD off my list, but there's so many the opportunities just keep coming back to back on that period. Okay, CADJPY. Oh geez, back up. CADCHF. We talked about it on the last call, and we can see that actually pushed up. Right, and we're waiting on just a correction. Right, we're waiting on a large correction here. Large consolidation period, pretty much. And so it's going to be easy to notice on the daily time frame. It's not going to be too many candles off the daily, but once it does get down to this area, or if it does get down to that area, that's an area I'd look to buy at. So we didn't get that risky entry, we didn't get the sell, so we're going to be sticking with our buys for this period of time. And then once price breaks out of this channel, then we can consider something else. Finally, we'll go to gold. And at this moment, I'm gonna check all the chats and everything. Nobody sent anything out. Okay, so off gold on the daily time frame, can't see anything. Well, anything that we marked up. Okay. So we're still in gold for a buy. Entered down here, and prices just come back down to our entry, then scaled back up, broken our trend line. It's broken the trend line impulsively. Now we have this we have price just here at the moment, and I would like this to form a correction. Now what I'm seeing here is not what I would call a correction, at least on the 4-hour time frame. On the daily time frame, it has a whole lot more potential, and I would like it to visit this area here, which today it could get down to that area, and in this area, this is where I'd be buying, and I'd be targeting this high right here. Okay, so now this trade, like this trade right here, this is a trade that I'm jeez. This is a trade that I'm entering on my demo account, and I'm entering on my demo account because I am paying attention to other pairs, but I also want to practice on gold. I want to get better at gold, simply because like gold has just bogged me down so much. Not like taking my money, I mean like I felt so strongly against gold for the longest time, and I haven't really worked on it at all. And I think it's about time that I work on it and get better at it, instead of just saying I don't like the pair. So yeah, so in this area, I'll be looking to buy, and I'll target this high over here. We got a potential descending channel here. I'm looking for this to be hit today, and then on the I would be looking for a JCP. I'm leaning toward that 1-hour time frame because I saw the pattern or the potential pullback in the zone on the daily time frame. So actually that's what I'm actually going to wait for. Waiting for a JCP on the 1-hour time frame. If price doesn't give it to me, then I'm not going to enter. It's that simple. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, most likely the next recordings that I do, I'm simply just going to post instead of do a live stream. And I hope everyone's able to like capitalize off of these moves. If you guys like the video, go ahead and hit the like, comment in the description, and go ahead and click the subscribe button so you stay up to date with every video that I upload. Also the D4X Bootcamp, where I teach you guys how I pass the FTMO challenge, that starts on Sunday, September 6th, okay, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead, go to the website D4X.co to claim your spot now. Again, students get in for free, so you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys Monday. Hope everyone has a good week.